Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. So you guys have asked us to watch the new Top Gun 2 trailer 2, the second trailer. The last one was really good, I must admit. And I haven't had time to do so. I think most of the boys have. But so we're going to have a look, ready? So guys, get ready to 3, 2, 1, go. Mountain. Kind of sexy mountain. Oh, F14. Oh yeah, that was from the last bit.
Yes.
Orgasm.
Also, it said that all the flying scenes are actual flying too.
Maverick in the suit, wasn't it?
They actually painted it like that. That's kind of cool.
Is that his aggressive paint scheme?
Safety violations.
Got his Ducati.
DPZ.
Legendary.
This is a helmet.
Escape Guardian.
That was sped up.
Cool little shots.
What he has to teach you may very well
There's a
mean the
Who-Man.
difference between life
Look at that GI
and death.
10.
Yes, Cap. We got women in the military now.
I'm a bit behind.
Oh,
Look at that break.
That was nice.
That flyby won't allow it though.
Guns kill. Guns
I have to
kill.
admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called
I am
orders.
a Tom fan. I am a Cruise fan.
Help me, Tom Cruise.
Oh, yes.
Big CV.
There's the Roosevelt.
This is actually a preview for the next super character.
Ford.
Boosters.
ED super
Morning,
carrier.
aviators. This is your captain speaking. Today's exercise is dogfighting.
2 versus 1. He's got to be
Please
kissed.
don't be a bad dog posting. Please don't be a bad dog posting.
Yeah, come on, violation.
I knew that was
Violated
fun.
level.
Oh, fighty.
Fighty, that's good. We like fighty.
Oh, engine issues.
That looks
Of course,
familiar.
with that engine issue.
Death.
Here's
Missing
one,
man
two,
formation.
Come on with that low.
Oh, yes.
Spacesuit. Ducati.
Flare.
Okay. Interesting. Wasn't as exciting as the last trailer, I must
Well, now
admit.
he's in a fucking spaceship.
So,
It's
I stopped it at 2
Now you
minutes.
just look back.
I thought that was the end.
Yeah.
No, keep going. Keep going.
What the hell is that? Please don't ruin my video.
72.
Please don't ruin my
That's the
film with some
Aurora.
weird thing. What's an Aurora? Talk.
It's supposed to be a new
experimental
scram.
space.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a scramjet thing. It's supposed to be hypersonic, basically.
Right, so he's going to go and fly that then. Okay, so he is a trainer, teacher. Come on, guys, word.
Starts out as a test pilot.
Instructor. There,
Test pilot, he gets brought back into Top Gun.
teach the kids, and the kids are going to give him lip, and they're going to learn to love him, the old ruffian, the old dog, and whatnot. And then he gets called in to fly the Aurora to bomb. Who's the bad guys nowadays? China, Russia?
Spy plane.
I just don't know anymore.
Pick a list. America's got enough of them.
Iran.
Right.
Withstand.
All the above.
So it's certainly not as good as the first trailer, but all the cool bits were shown, I suppose. But it looked like there's going to be plenty of cool dogfights and stuff. And I saw an engine flame out there, so there's going to be a flat spin. Yeah, right, guys? Going to be a flat spin.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah. Before you start commenting, watch the other one. Watch the other scene.
Okay, we've got to go and watch the other. So you got to tell me link that then. Someone link that to me because I don't see
So
it.
it's a
Shouldn't
members
be a
media
flat spin at
scroll
all.
up.
3, 2, 1, go.
Viper 1 ready.
Maverick to range control. Stand by.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
That's
Oh,
cool.
fuck me.
I don't know. Oh. Yes, please.
After 34 years, Tom Cruise returns as Maverick. This is a competition film
Which one are you
about
watching now?
family, friendship, and sacrifice. It's a love letter to aviation.
Behind the scenes.
We're going to show you what it's really like to be a Top Gun pilot.
You just can't create this kind of experience unless you shoot it live.
I agree,
In
completely
order
agree
for us
with
to
that.
accomplish this, we have
He's
the
got to
greatest
suffer.
fighter pilots in the world working with us.
I'm glad he does his own stunts. He can't fly his own plane, but
Oh my.
Put 6 IMAX quality cameras.
Those cameras cost more than both my kidneys.
Verify cameras are on. No, the cameras that Mustang they have.
It's amazing what,
See, look, he's in the back seat, isn't he, guys?
what an audience is going to experience.
Yeah, he's not allowed to fly Jerry Jones.
Just a little higher.
Now, apparently this is all
Great camera position.
Yeah, it's all real fun. It's just
Thanks
in
to
the backseat
Tom,
of
all
it.
the actors are becoming accustomed to the G-forces by all the training that they're doing.
It is
Does Tom Cruise only hire short actors? Because
Oh look, they're all in the back. Look, guys.
7.5 8Gs.
Yeah, I didn't
1,600
really think about that.
pounds of force.
They're all pulling 8Gs. Look.
I'm so proud of them. And they've done.
Yeah.
I bet it's harder to pull Gs in the back than it is in the front.
Oh, he's about to die.
If you're in the back of the plane, you actually have better centering with the air.
These jets, it's very serious. That's why everybody thought it would be impossible. And I think when Tom
One thing,
says
too,
something's
is
impossible or
from
it can't be
an
done,
That is Goose's son, I swear.
Oh, is it really?
G-Dog.
Yeah,
he's going
Miles
out.
Teller plays Rooster, who is Goose's son.
How about that? How about that?
And the other duty guy is Val Kilmer's character.
Okay, so we got Maverick, Rooster,
Is it
Hagman.
Krasinski? Whatever Iceman's name was.
has the same
It's his son and Goose's son together in the same flight school.
Oh my god.
Look at him! Woohoo!
Oh, that's hard.
He gone.
And chances are will never be done again.
Yeah, look, you see him getting proper 9G there.
L39 is alive.
That's so kick-ass.
Remember your training, Tom Cruise. Don't pass out.
How does it pass health and safety laws to put your actor through 9G?
Pulling G's in the
They had to get taught the energy straining maneuver.
One of the finest pilots this program has ever produced.
They got new high-tech. They got high-tech GCs too to help out with that.
Do you reckon they had the same G-suits or special ones for the actors?
Isn't this just a
Standard G-suit, man.
Roger, I suppose there's no point.
They're legendary.
But they threw him in there without a G suit.
I know they're gonna have it.
They're a fucking Blue Angel now.
What he has to teach
Suck it up, Cruise.
may very well mean the difference.
Cruise is hardcore. He likes doing that.
Honestly, out of everyone, I think the only one out of the actors that would be able to withstand it for the longest
It's a
time.
female.
He's got short legs, so...
Females are good at G, aren't they?
Your reputation precedes
Yeah, they have a smaller diaphragm.
Do they not have a peen that fills up?
Is that official? Is that official regulation?
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if that was real.
Well, I'd be disqualified because I pass out all the time.
I'll do 1G. I can't even do 1G, guys. I'm sitting struggling in my chair now. God.
I mean, that's why they have that rotating thing that you go through.
Centrifuge.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
nice to see them doing practical.
Yeah, you got to be rated 7 Gs for A10 and then 9 Gs for 16.
7 Gs for an A10, Jesus.
I like how they it's important that they put them through the pain of being in the back seat. Because a lot of films you see, fighter movies, you can see that they're clearly hardly struggling.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in a real dogfight, the biggest baddie you're fighting is G-force, isn't it? It's, you know, I know you don't want to get shot down, but you're fighting that all the time, and films don't show that shit.
Even in that behind-the-scenes trailer, Tom himself says that having them in the back seat actually makes it better because you don't see the distortion in the face if they're not in it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't, like I said, you can't really fake it.
Plus years of service.
Can't fake G's.
It's worth doing.
How much you want to bet throughout that entire?
They did do, all the actors that are flying, they did do a week's training at the centrifuge, though.
But that just carries on.
You can't just throw them in there. They'd be all
Vomit everywhere.
I've stopped
Hey,
it there.
vomiting is a rite of passage.
So it's good to see them. I'm glad they put the behind the scenes thing out just to show that it's because we were saying is that CGI. I mean, obviously some Tomcat and stuff, some things are CGI, but it's good to see like that low down scene and stuff. Like you could easily have made that CGI, but they made it real, and that just makes it a bit more. I don't know, cool, right?
Realistic.
You just want to see it more because they went through the effort of how much red tape have you got to get to fly an F-18 over a crew of 20 feet? You know, it's like a lot, I imagine. And when's it coming out? Did it say June or something?
June 2020.
Oh, that's Allison's birthday. Oh, I wonder if she'll let me take her out for. I bet she doesn't. She'll make
what?
Not Cap. Remember, it's easier to ask forgiveness than permission. So you say you're taking her out. You guys go watch Top Gun, and then you deal with.
No, we'll say we're going out to watch Ponies.
Repercussions.
But Ponies is cancelled, so we'll have to go and watch Top Gun instead. That's what we'll do. All right, really good. Yeah, chuffed. It didn't really show anything new per se, but I'm happy with it.
I mean, people will say it's unrealistic to have the jets that close doing those maneuvers, but they got to remember it's for the movie. If they have them at proper distances, it's going to be like a spec.
Exactly. This is why people keep complaining in GR that you fly close to each other. Well, if you actually watch the guys that take it really seriously and do it properly, it is boring as fuck. You've got like a speck over to your right, 1 pixel speck, and a speck over to your left. It's like, well, this is fun. I might as well just watch a guy play on his own. So you're going to make it look good for the fans at the end of the day. You've got a bit of realism, obviously.
Well, it actually depends. I mean, they fly close formation. I mean,
I'm real proud of
yeah, but not as close as we fly it.
No, we do.
I think the closest formation they'll fly is that fingertip when they do the missing man. Usually they'll have a good bit of space.
Did you watch C.W. Lemoyne's view on it?
Well, since he doesn't reply to me, since he can't even be bothered to write 5 words to reply to me, I'm not going to help him out in any way. But go ahead, send.
Yeah, he basically points out the bits that are CGI because they're too close. So the rolling scissors bit is too close.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be allowed. It's CGI.
Kingston, have you seen Vincent? Have you seen Jellos from Fighter Pilot Podcast?
It's not that, Kingston. It's and I'm sure you're absolutely right there. But a lot of the reason these things, if you watch the Mirage movie, it looks great and everything. But you've got to think like. What you would need then to film that is a plane that could go as have the performance of the F-18. Basically, you need a camera on an F-18, which ain't going to happen. It's never going to happen. So those things just aren't. No, I'm just saying that even if you could get those pilots to do that, you'd have no way of filming. It's like the Mirage movie. That like people kept saying, how did they get this Mirage to do that? They didn't. They didn't because nothing could keep up with that Mirage that could have a camera strapped to it. It's simply not possible. It has to be CG. It's the only way. But anyway, sorry, I interjected there.
Anyway, Cap, so he pointed out C.W. Lemoyne's, but I'm pointing out Fighter Pilot Podcast right now because Jello reacted to it. And in an earlier podcast, he said Sunshine, that used to be a host with him, was working along with the crew, and all the flight scenes, they are actually doing it.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's possible for them to keep up with Hornet because with Top Gun, the original Top Gun, they kept up with Tomcats.
Yeah, but okay, but they're never only doing anything other than. I'm not going to say anything, get in trouble, whatever I say, I suppose. But you get what I mean.
I think it's going to be better than the first one, for sure.
Wash your mouth out.
It's got a Hornet.
I want to know if it's going to be as equally homoerotic.
No, that's.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be homoerotic.
Nothing can be as homoerotic.
Everybody be really sweaty all the time.
Nothing can be as homoerotic as anything from the 80s.
Unless they have shower scenes, I'm not watching it.
Cap, if it's not as homoerotic, it isn't going to be as accurate because in the military there's a game called Gay Chicken. The name says it all.
Shit, that's why you're joining up. I knew it. Cap would be great at Gay Chicken.
Jeff looks a bit sexy now.
Cap, you say that.
All right, we're going to shut this video off, guys, because we've gone slightly off a tangent from Tom Cruise to Gay Chicken. But I hope you enjoyed that and see you later.